Yeah, g'day YouTubers. Tinker O'Toole again here with another video. Today we're going to talk about two things: hard-nosed bar and tungsten carbide chain, and using the two together as opposed to using a normal bar. So this hard-nosed bar here, it's also hardened, so it's definitely a lot harder than the standard bar, because in this Pro Hurricane bar, you can change the sprocket. But in a dirty environment, you can have a lot of problems with sprockets. So if you've got a termite-infested log that you've got to cut down, or you've got a big log that's got a hollow in it, it's full of dirt, the moment you sink one of these in with a normal chain, it's all over. It's going to be blunt in 2 seconds. The best option that you can do is have a hard-nosed bar with a tungsten carbide chain. Also, the radius of this is a lot bigger. So if we were to put a standard bar up against it and we were to look down, you'll see that it's definitely a lot bigger by about 6 millimeters. So we'll have a look at the tungsten carbide chain. If you've never used one before, they're actually quite good. And they probably cut, I don't know, maybe 20% slower. But they don't go blunt very quick, I can tell you that. You hardly ever have to sharpen them. So they're great if you're camping or something like that there. So you can see that little tungsten carbide bit that's welded onto the end. That's what it looks like. It's got a top plate angle, or sorry, a side plate angle of about 75 degrees. And the top plate angle there is about 30 degrees. Let's see if we can sort of zoom in on that better. So that's what it looks like. Now, they're very easy to sharpen if you've got the right equipment. And the right equipment for that is a diamond wheel. Don't try using a standard grinder wheel, because you'll be there all day. Diamond wheel, you'll dress that up no problem. The amount that you would dress it up compared to a standard chain, this would last about 10 times longer. So if you can run 2 hours on a chain, cutting timber, clean timber, this would do 20 hours work at least before it needs to be resharpened. That's quite a lot of work. As I said, the biggest downfall on tungsten carbide, probably about 20% slower than a standard full chisel chain. So that's not too bad. A lot of people sort of have never used one, and they're just repeating things that other people have said, oh, they're too slow and everything else. Well, you'd only know that unless you actually ever use one. Otherwise, you might be just repeating something that your mate told you. But I can tell you from experience that they're not as slow as what you think they are. They're actually quite good. So, yeah. And to be used with a hard-nosed bar, you've got the best of both worlds, because you can sink that into wet, dirty timber and you won't find the sprocket will wear out or jam up. So great advantage using a solid bar compared to a normal sprocket bar. So yeah, hard-nosed bar in combination with a tungsten carbide chain, great for the really dirtiest environments that you may come into. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.